As I step away for this Potemps Christmas hurdle, trial for the champion hurdle at Cheltenham, a very wide open picture at the moment for the champion. Will a real star emerge here? Yorkshire is the early leader in the green jacket. From in the headgear Intersky Falcon, Santenay, the red and white hoop jacket. Then in pink is Marble Arch, and the back pair Davenport Millenium. And in the light blue, horse with the white face, the current champion hurdler Orladois, as they race towards the second flight. All jump it slickly as they pass the stands then with a circuit to go. And it's Yorkshire from Intersky Falcon and Santenay. Then Marble Arch, who's a bit washed up on the way to post, a bit sweaty. And one from last is Davenport Millenium, and finally Orladois about 6 lengths off the pace. And the pace looks quite a good one as they swing right-handed along the side of the course, with a couple of flights ahead of them here. And at racing pace, it's Yorkshire by a couple of lengths to Intersky Falcon on the near side of Santenay. Then Marble Arch near side of Davenport Millenium, and Orladois and Connor O'Dwyer looking on in last place. At the third flight, the leader got in a bit close there and is out-jumped by Intersky Falcon, who's left ahead. Marble Arch up the inside of Yorkshire. Davenport Millenium a bit short of room going to that, but jumped it well. Santenay on the outside. Yorkshire's now dropped back to one from last, and finally Orladois. So approaching the turn into the back straight, and it's the hugely improved Intersky Falcon, winner of the Fighting Fifth hurdle up at Newcastle about a month ago. Leads by a length and a half to Santenay in second. Marble Arch, Davenport Millenium, Yorkshire obliged to race wide, and finally Orladois, who's jumping so far has not betrayed any lack of confidence following a really crashing fall at Cheltenham in the Beulah hurdle on his reappearance. 2 flights in the back straight, and Intersky Falcon and Charlie Swan, the man who steered Istabraq to 3 champion hurdle victories. He asked for a long jump there on Intersky Falcon, and he received one. Marble Arch on the left, the inside. Santenay, Davenport Millenium just between horses. Orladois being asked to just close a little, and Yorkshire beginning to feel the pinch. This is the third last flight, and it's Intersky Falcon, and he ballooned the flight there and lands a length and a half ahead of Santenay and Davenport Millenium. Marble Arch, reminders for Orladois, and then Yorkshire. So they run towards the final turn now, and it's beginning to sort 1 or 2 of these out. Both Marble Arch and Orladois are struggling, and it's Intersky Falcon with Santenay running a very big race, an inexperienced 4-year-old in second. Davenport Millenium is nudged along in third, a bit short of room on the fence there under Ruby Walsh, and they're clear of Orladois and Marble Arch. Intersky Falcon at the moment, he shows every sign of running these into the ground here. He's 8 lengths clear of Santenay and pulling away. Intersky Falcon from Santenay. Davenport Millenium has been hard driven for a while now. Then Orladois, Marble Arch very tired, running on the spot, and Yorkshire. 2 flights to go. Now he pulls the whip on the leader, Intersky Falcon. Still 2 to jump, still a way out here. 2.5 furlongs to cover, and Santenay is beginning to stay on dually again in second place. The leader's beginning to look leg weary. Is Intersky Falcon, only 4 lengths to Santenay. Davenport Millenium back in third. Intersky Falcon now, he's running on instinct here. Santenay trying to bridge the gap, and he's closing slowly but surely, gnawing into the leader's advantage at the final flight. Santenay joins Intersky Falcon, now eyeball to eyeball on the run-in. Santenay on the near side, Intersky Falcon, he's very brave, and he finds more, and the punters cheer him home. And it's Intersky Falcon, he pulled out more when it was needed. Intersky Falcon wins the Christmas hurdle from Santenay in second, Davenport Millenium in third, Orladois, Marble Arch and Yorkshire. Well, it was almost as though he got lonely in front, as though he was waiting for a challenger, because on the run-in this horse has pulled out something extra here to justify even money favouritism and win his 4th race on the trot. And after looking very leg-weary indeed going to the second last, that may have been misleading. He may just have been getting a bit idle, because landing over the last, having been joined by Santenay, he's pulled away again. And ultimately, this was a very taking performance. What an improved horse Intersky Falcon is.
Well, this was a little teaser for you. Intersky Falcon, long lead turning for home. And Santenay comes up on this side, jumps the last, upsides of him, and you think the writing's on the wall. And Charlie Swan, who's, of course, been associated with Istabraq, one of the best champion hurdlers for a long time, had enough left up his sleeve But at that point, Adrian, did you think that he was going to hold on? In fact, he's just pulled away again.
Well, it looked like Santenay was all set. The way he jumped the last there, that Santenay was set to go on and win the race. And I'd say he actually did get about a head in front of him. But looking at Intersky Falcon, he wears blinkers. And with some horses, if they wear a visor, they have the slit in the cups and they can actually see a horse coming at them. But it looked as if with the blinkers on, that Santenay had to go by him. And once Intersky Falcon saw him, he picked up and went away again.
Bookmakers have taken a right beating with that Intersky Falcon. Very easy to back. They were determined to get the horse. Forecasted odds on, touched 11 to 10, returned the even money favourite, Intersky Falcon. Beat Santenay, not unsupported, though returned at 20 to 1. That Santenay, what price that now if it goes for the Triumph Hurdle at Cheltenham of course it can't, no, not the Triumph Hurdle, it can't go for that. Santenay, a 20 to 1 chance, my apologies for that. Third, Davenport Millenium at 11 to 2. With the fourth horse was All La Loire, that was returned at 11 to 4. And fifth, Marble Arch at 7 to 1. The 11th favourite in 32 runnings to win it, Intersky Falcon, is the sixth horse to win the Fighting Fifth at Newcastle and then come on and win.